G'day, it's your old mate Non-Rasputin. Welcome back to the channel, and I've got an update on the Xr6 FGX Falcon. So I came to a crossroads where I needed to decide whether I was going to get a donor chassis and transfer all FGX stuff over like I've done on previous cars and stuff like that, or fix this one. So I had to do a bit of research, and you can fix these things even if they are written off. In New Zealand, the laws are a little bit different than they are around the world. If a car is deregistered, you can repair it, but it has to be certified by a repair certifier, strangely enough. And so what that means is that the repair is done in different stages, where the first stage is, there's an inspection to see what work is actually needed. You have a proposal you put forward. This is what I want to do. They then sort of approve it or deny it. And then basically every step you go, like you remove all the broken bits, then there's a bit of an inspection there. And, you've got to come up with a plan for your repair plan, and you sort of put that in. And then that's, then approved or not. And there needs to be sort of a 3D measure up of the car needs to be done as well to make sure it's not kinked. There needs to be an airbag report that needs to be produced. If you are using sort of new parts, you need to come up with all the invoices and things like that. If the parts you're using to repair from a donor car, then you need to have sort of the provenance of that car as well. You have to prove, which car it came from. For instance, in this case, I need the front end. It can't be from a car that had a wreck in the front end, that sort of stuff. So let's get into it. There was initially some concern about this rail here being bent. I got a second opinion, and actually it is dead straight. I was able to source a nose cut from a car that had been taken off the road. It's the wrong colour, but the structure's all there. So the first thing that needs to come off is this bumper reinforcement. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to do a quick section through here and here and here, just so I can get access to spot welds behind here. Alright, so now I need to start looking at getting this radiator support off. What I planned to do, I've just pulled this guard back a little bit. I haven't removed it fully. I've just kind of loosened the bolts and a few of these key bolts here. But what I'm planning on doing is taking out these spot welds here, 1, 2, 3, and there's also one at the back there as well. And we should be able to just lift this piece out after we do the same on the other side. So finally, after a lot of hard work, we've been able to get all these spot welds out, get rid of all the old brackets. They're all bent and stuff. From the donor, I've got the corresponding bracket that fits on here. So after we clean that up, we can use that. On the other side, these existing brackets were fine. They're all good to use. And so we'll just re-weld a couple of those spot welds, then she should be all ready to go. Onto the donor side of things, we've drilled through those brackets that were on the joining it to the vehicle, get all the spot welds ready there, so we've just got to clean this up a bit more, and then should be ready to pop on once I've actually sort of gone over the welding plan with the repair certifier. So looking forward to that next step. Check out the big barrow there. Looks like this one, and it's quite common on these on the FGs, is that leaking power steering hose. This guy here, the high pressure one, and it's just basically just throwing muck all around the front of the engine there. So I do have a new second-hand power steering pump for this guy here, and I'll be popping that on with a new hose. Unfortunately, it is quite a common problem. You know, it'll cost $300-400 maybe for a set. Now, I may be a certified weirdo, but I'm not a certified welder. So in this case, my welding's okay, but it's not good enough to be, I guess, certified, you know, for any of the repairs that are getting undertaken. And so what I've done is I've organised the services of a welder that, you know, knows what they're doing, to basically come in and do the repair on the car in the spot that it's in. All right, so here I am with NZBR welder. He's doing the big jobs on the Falcon. Louise, is this the worst Falcon you've ever worked on?
No, really. That's a really good one. My big grinder.
Oh, you need a grinder? Oh.
I have a flat disc, but I don't have the grinder to fix
Hold on. Let me see if I might have one. Right, so we're now at the stage where everything has been welded on. The next stage is the repair certifier comes along and just basically makes sure that everything has been done to the right standard. So in this case, all of the spot welds were drilled out and they've been plug welded in place, all that sort of stuff after my welding plan was approved. And so if we just take a look around, so where there were spot welds, there are now plug welds in all those spots. And so same goes for around here. So the job has been done and I'm super happy with the outcome. It looks great, it measures up fantastically. Right, so the next stage is to get the repair certifier in to give me the big tick, and then we can move on to the next stage, which is basically finishing the front and getting that paint all sorted out and move to the next step. So looking forward to that. Stay tuned, hit subscribe if you want to follow on and see how this turns out. Okay, thanks very much.